Hey everyone, I'm going to give this a second. I'm going to be taking out what I'm going to be using today while I'm waiting for you guys to come in. I'm going to show you exactly what I used yesterday. If you didn't see my videos yesterday, then you can click on my profile, but I'm going to show you guys how I got those looks that we did yesterday. How I did the cat eye with like the liner, and I didn't use like liquid liner. I actually use just eyeshadow. Hello everyone who's just coming in. I'm just getting my stuff out today because although we are going to be talking about attracting your twin flame and manifesting them, I am also going to be getting ready, and I washed my hair, so my hair is wet right now. We're going to do my hair later, but right now I am just getting the products that I'm going to be using on my face out. How is everyone doing today? Wait, can I ask you a question? Goddess, that's so funny. Goddess. You guys can ask me any questions you want at the end of the live. I scroll through what you guys are talking, what you guys are commenting right now. Good morning. And yeah, so at the end of the live, I try to go through everybody's questions and ask them or answer them. Sorry. Yeah. And thank you for the roses and the glitter badges and all that. It's so adorable. So also, please don't forget to like this live so that it can be spread to more people and we can share these messages and this knowledge. What else was I looking for? Hold up. I think that's that on that. So I'm just going to grab my makeup brushes. Good morning, Lily. Let's see. We are going to be using tape today, so if you don't agree with that, you can leave. It's totally fine. But yeah, I use tape sometimes when I just don't have time or just really don't care. Good morning. And we're not going to be doing a tarot reading this live, but that is coming up. We're going to be doing some tarot readings soon and as part of this series, but not today. Okay, we're not doing that today. Let me see. I'm just getting all my stuff ready and then we will get straight into it. I don't really use a lot of makeup brushes. I have a lot that I don't even really use. Why did my twin flame switch up on me? I guess it depends on like what stage you're at. You probably need to share a little bit more about that. So hello. The first thing I'm gonna do, okay, so let's get into today's live. So what is today's live going to be? Today, we are going to be talking about why detachment is the key to attracting your twin flame and how essentially you can manifest your twin flame effortlessly. And so I catch myself saying "and so" a lot, especially during these lives. So I'm going to try not to do that. Who am I? My name is Soledad. You guys can call me Soul. And we are doing 21 days of twin flame connections. I'm calling it, actually, me and my social media manager, she came up with the name, but we're actually calling this, what was it? Livemas? That's what we're calling it. So instead of doing like a vlogmas, we're doing Livemas. So, and if you guys don't have the schedule, it is posted as a pinned video, and I always keep you guys updated on my stories as well, so make sure to follow along for that. And so this series is really meant to help you understand the twin flame journey, understand your connection with your twin flame, if you even have a twin flame, or your connection with your specific person, connections with any karmic energies in your life, so that you can ultimately better navigate the journey, even outside of twin flames, if you're trying to attract true divine love. And so who am I? I'm an experienced tarot card reader. I've done over 500 readings. I specialize in love readings, and a lot of my clients come to me some parts of my book today as well. I try to include this in every live to give you guys sneak peeks since the book is not out just yet. It is going to be out in January. And if you'd like updates and exclusive discounts so that you can purchase this book when it is ready, you can sign up using the link in my bio. Now, unlike the other books that are out, this isn't just a collection of people's personal experiences. In fact, I don't talk about anything or nobody's specific situation, especially not any client's specific information. It's not even mine, really. This is more of a guide. We go through the history of twin flames, Dolores Canyon, how she describes twin flames and waves of twin flames. And we talk about just all of the new age spiritualism, like theories on twin flames. And this is also a tracking journal. And I also give you a lot of techniques so that you can really understand this connection and manifest divine love, whether it's a twin flame or not. Some of you guys are saying I'm frozen. Am I still frozen? Am I still frozen? Can you guys see me, hear me? Thank you. Okay, now that we know that we're good. Okay, so what are you guys gonna learn today in today's live? Well, first of all, if you were here yesterday, you know that I had to kind of leave abruptly at the end. It's mirrored. Can't read the book's title. Oh, so the book is called What is a Twin Flame Soulmate? And this says this is a sample. This isn't even like the full version yet. So that's what this is right here. It's just saying that this book is a sample. And it says The Beginner's Guide to Identifying and Navigating Your Twin Flame Journey. So that's the book's title. So we are going to be picking back up on the meditation exercise that we were discussing in yesterday's live, so that you can get confirmation from the universe about your twin flame or your specific person and start connecting with your higher self. We're going to go into what is detachment, how you can successfully detach and manifest your twin flame partner effortlessly, almost on autopilot. I'm going to be reading a few pages about my chapter that I wrote on detachment. And I'm also going to be sharing some really powerful affirmations at the end so that you can connect with, God, source, the universe, whatever you believe in, and ask for concrete signs of your twin flame and soulmate. And I personally used this affirmation before, and it has worked literally almost instantly. And so I'm going to be sharing that at the very end. Instead of doing journal prompts, we're going to do an affirmation today. All right, so I'm going to just start getting into it, but I'm also going to show you guys how I do my makeup a little bit, and if you're here for that. So I have the mirror over here, so if I'm looking that way, that is why. I always start off with brushing out my brows. I don't use foundation or anything like that. I just use concealer and then like powder, blushes and stuff like that. And now that my brows are brushed, I am gonna be, actually I wanted to put some lotion on because I put some on, but it's been like an hour and I feel like my face just needs it. It's been really cold, so we're gonna do that. It's been cold where I'm at. Oh, my face gets so red. I always swap my face too because apparently it stimulates like blood flow. So I don't know, I just do that. Maybe that's weird of me, but yeah, I do that and then I get really in there. And anyways, so now I'm just gonna grab some tape. Not that big of a piece, and we're just gonna so yesterday's live we talked, oh my god, is this gonna stick? Please stay. Fix my eyebrows a little bit. Okay, I saw your question. We're going to do a Q&A part at the end of the video, so I'll scroll back up to your question. So yeah, if anything does come up, just leave it in the comments, you guys, and yeah, we'll get to it. We'll get back to it. I'm just going to put the tape here. All right, so yesterday's live, we talked about the rare and very specific signs that you are on a twin flame journey. The replay is going to be up later today on my YouTube channel in case you missed it. But at the very end, I shared I was sharing a meditation technique that you can use so that you can ask the universe for concrete signs and get real confirmation, like tangible confirmation in the 3D, while simultaneously connecting with your higher self. And I can't believe that more people don't know about this super effective meditation technique that gets you like almost instant confirmation of your twin flame, soulmate, or even if you're trying to manifest a specific person. Plus, it gets you closer to your inner guidance. And this will work for you even if you are new to meditation, and especially if you struggle with visualizing your manifestations, right? And it's a very simple trick, but I will warn you, a little bit of a warning here. This will only work for you if you stay consistent and give yourself the grace to fail. Okay, so before we get into that, let's actually give you some of the basic knowledge that you need so that this technique can work for you. And first, you are going to need to find a quiet spot with no distractions. When you're meditating, if you struggle, like, sitting apple cross, or when you're just like apple cross, what am I trying to say? That's actually triggering a memory from when I was a kid. Crisscross applesauce. That's exactly what just triggered. So if you struggle sitting crisscross applesauce and doing the whole, right? That's not the kind of meditation we're talking about. If you feel comfortable doing that, you can do that. But if you don't, you can sit in a chair as long as your back is straight and your feet are planted on the ground, or you can even do it laying down as long as, again, your back is straight. And then we are going to, so once you find that comfy spot, you're alone, there's no distractions, you find the position that you feel the most comfortable with starting. I would recommend that you do this at night if you're in the beginning stages of your meditation journey. That's how I started, and it really helped me get into a focus mood, right? All right, so we're gonna set an intention. I will just think of my intention, but if you again are new to this and maybe it will be more helpful for you to write it down, you can write it down. And the intention can be as simple as, I would like to connect, or I intend to connect with my inner wisdom, my higher self, and ask the universe for confirmation on my twin flame, my specific person, my soulmate. At this point, you are going to become very aware of your surroundings. And whenever you feel comfortable, you can close your eyes. Now, if you feel like you have a lot of chatter in your head and you kind of struggle on that aspect, what you can do is you can start naming things that you're grateful for. That helps me out a lot. I always like to name at least 10 things I'm grateful for. I'm grateful for this house. I'm grateful for this bed that I'm laying on. I'm grateful to have the resources to feed myself today. I'm grateful for my job. I'm grateful for my platform, my audience. I'm grateful for my mom who, blah, 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 blah. So those are all things that you can start saying, like, I'm grateful for this, this, and that. Eventually, it will get easier to quiet down your chatter, not be so focused on other things. Breathing is really important, so make sure that you are taking in breaths in through your nose, holding it, and then out through your mouth. You can do 4 seconds in, so, right? And in your head, you're counting as you're breathing in, 1, 2, 3, 4. As you're holding it, 1, 2, 3, 4. And as you are letting it out, 1, 2, 3, 4. And Sophia, that is a really good question. I am going to be doing more Spanish content soon. I don't know if you guys know this, but I am bilingual. Spanish was my first language, but I did grow up in the US, so that's a work in progress, right? So now that you are calm, what you're going to do is start visualizing your higher self. What do you think your higher self looks like? Is it an androgynous figure? Is it a starseed energy? Is it just you? Or is it could just be a light. It doesn't even have to be that specific. But if you are struggling with visualizations, visualizations, then you don't have to do that. You can skip that step and you can just think about what energy you will feel, or think about what connecting with your higher self feels like. It's going to be a little bit different for everybody. Don't put pressure on yourself. Don't put yourself in a box. Sometimes you can also imagine a path, or you can think about a path to connecting with your higher self and just imagine yourself on that path. Or think about what you would feel like if you were on that path to connecting to your higher self. And you can start in small increments, right? You don't have to do this and do like a whole 20-minute meditation, right? Especially if you're getting started, I would recommend start with 1 minute, do 2 minutes, then 3 minutes. I started out with 5 minutes, then I moved up to 10 minutes. And then when I got really comfortable in 10 minutes, I started doing 15 and then 20. And now I can sit down and meditate for 30 minutes, sometimes an hour, and be totally fine, right? So that's also really important. And for those of you who are watching for the Get Ready With Me, I'm just putting white powder on here. And now I'm going to grab this color. I'm going to grab this kind of fluffy angled brush, and I'm going to use this color. It's called Warm and Cozy right here. It's like a cooler tone brown, and we're just going to put that on the creases of my eyes. All right. So now that you're in the stage, you're imagining your higher self, you're connecting with your higher self. Your full-on meditation should be a few minutes in at this point. You're going to ask your higher self. Well, first of all, don't just go in and ask for something. You're building the connection, especially if it's your first time. You introduce yourself and you ask them how they're doing, right? You're almost having a conversation with yourself. And then you're going to say, my higher self, please show me an image of my twin flame. I just want to get the confirmation. And if you're new to meditating, it's not going to happen right away, especially if you're new to visualizing in meditations, or you're not somebody who visualizes easily. I've always had a very vivid imagination, and I think in images and in almost like a video format in my head. So for me, it's really easy. But if that's not you, then don't be mad at yourself. Again, giving yourself the grace to fail. Don't be mad at yourself if you don't get an image right away. Okay. And if you are somebody who struggles with that, you can also ask your higher self, send me concrete signs, and get very specific. Say, if this person that I'm thinking about is my twin flame, then send me a purple coconut. I don't know. And then you forget about it. But it has to be something that when you see it, you'll remember, right? And don't put a time frame, because the universe doesn't work in linear time. So you're just going to disappoint yourself if you put a time frame on that. And you do this meditation every day. You build that connection with your higher self, and you build out, that muscle to visualize. I feel like everybody can visualize. Even if you struggle with it, it's something that can be opened up to you. And if being quiet and alone is also something that you struggle with, you can put on meditation music. You can just Google that and put it on YouTube and play whatever meditation music feels good to you, whether it's a sound bath. I started out with sound baths. Now I do gamma 40 hertz, and that's what I meditate with. You can do beach sounds, animal sounds, whatever you feel comfortable with. You can also use crystals to meditate. So for example, I use my selenite, and sometimes I'll do a laying down meditation and put it in my third eye, and I'll feel my third eye vibrating. So it's really what you're used to and comfortable with. Selenite I recommend because it is very high vibrational, and it is used for protection. So you protect yourself while you're meditating, right? Because you're connecting with the spiritual realm and your higher self and your soul, essentially. And it's also good for healing. So I always recommend selenite. So that is the technique that you can use to connect with your higher self and manifest concrete evidence and confirmation from the universe about the person that you're thinking about, right? Whether it is a specific soulmate, twin flame, whatever it is for your specific situation. So that's that on that. I hope that that was helpful to you guys. Let me know if you guys tried, or if you've tried something like this and it's worked for you. And I saw you guys commenting about your own meditation journeys. I've been meditating for years now. I want to say 4 years. So I started it out. Actually, it was recommended to me by my ex because he saw that I was very depressed and anxious all the time, and he started looking into ways that could help me outside of like typical things like, medication, right? And so I'm always very thankful for that because he was the one who really opened my eyes on meditation. Alrighty then. So what is detachment? And so the law of detachment describes this manifestation technique as a state of being which allows you to become a vibrational match to your desires by becoming willing to allow and receive, right? And because in order to manifest our desires, we must release attachment to the outcome as well as to the path that we might take to get there, which is completely opposite of what you hear sometimes, right? So I feel like we have to go back. You have to be clear on what your desires are, and you can visualize and say, this is how I think it's going to happen, or this is what's going to happen when I have it, and that has its own place. But once you've already done that step, it's important to detach from it. Right? Your twin flame is not going to come in the way that you think they are going to come. And if you've already met your twin flame, then you may have been surprised to know that they did not look the way that you expected them to. And there may be things in their life that you're like, I didn't think that you were going to come like that, right? Especially with a lot of the obstacles that twin flame couples. Ooh, astral projection. That is really cool. Thank you for sharing that. I'm going to look into that. But especially if you are on a true twin flame journey and you know the obstacles that you can face with your twin flame. So, how do you successfully detach and manifest your twin flame partner? And again, twin flame, you can, if you're not on a twin flame journey, you can use this to manifest any kind of divine love into your life. So I am going to be just putting some glitter on my eyes because I am feeling the glitter today. And what are we going to do? There's this color called brown sugar that's really pretty, but I also really like success and winning. So that's the colors right there. I think I'm going to do success. As you can tell, I already use that a lot. So we're going to do that. And we're just going to put it all over my lids. This is a very simple look, you guys. It's so simple. And if I wasn't talking while I was doing this, it would literally take me like less than 15 minutes to put it all together. So we're going to do that. I go hard with the glitter. I'm not even going to front. I really do. Because glitter looks so good on camera when you're filming, and in person it really brightens up your eyes, and so that's why I do the glitter. And now I'm going to do the eyeliner. I'm gonna be looking this way because I need to put this up here. I really need to focus, so I'm gonna move this around. Hold up, you guys. We're really gonna just lean into this. How can I get this the right way? One moment. Okay. How can I get this the right way so that I'm still here but also here? Okay. That's what we're gonna do. All right, perfect. So I'm gonna grab this angled brush. And I'm going to do the thing. So I use a very dark black eyeshadow. I do this with eyeshadow because it's really easy to take off. And yeah. So we're just going to do that, and we're going to talk about detachment. So in case you missed it, we're going to talk about how you can successfully detach using the law of detachment and manifest your twin flame partner effortlessly, almost on autopilot. And if you want to see results, just like the meditation technique that we talked about earlier, this process takes effort, time, patience, and consistency. That is the number one key to getting this right. So this is a daily practice. Or, you know, if you can't do it daily, as many times a week that you can do it, or a month, right? But first, you must understand what is detachment so that you can acknowledge when you're when you are too attached to something, or when you are attached, just period, right? And so attachment is a feeling of having to have what you want. And if you don't, then you're unhappy, or you're stuck on it, and you overanalyze, overthink, right? So how do you practice detachment and get really good at it? Because remember, you have the power to rewire your brain and do this technique on autopilot, which means you will be raising your vibration effortlessly, and your desires will be coming to you without you even giving it a thought. It's giving, I want it, I got it. I want it, I got it. Okay, so let's break down the steps. Before we get into the steps too deeply, I'm just gonna do this. Oh my gosh. I hope that this is working. I don't think I can put this on and talk at the same time, so just please bear with me. Also, these are real, by the way. Oh my god, I had makeup on my finger and I didn't even freaking know that I did. Okay. I have like these beauty marks, and people always ask me like, do you draw those on? I'm like, girl, no, I don't. I really don't. And thank you for the roses. Okay, so I'm gonna use some makeup remover. There's literally makeup remover on this. As you can see, it's not coming off. And I have another one right here, and then I have one down here. And I also have some acne that we can just ignore and pretend it's not there. But yeah, I've always had these two little beauty marks since I was a kid. I mean, yeah, I was born with it. And yeah, as you can see, they're still there. I always get questions about that, which is so random to me because they're so tiny. Like, why would you, like, the fact that you would even notice to me is so random. But anyways, let me get back on track here. Let's finish this eyeliner so that we can continue talking about detachment, and I can break down the full steps of detaching so that you can, again, bring in your twin flame effortlessly. All right, so this is going to be the hard part because we're going to do I'll show you guys. So you're going to want to go a little bit outside of that wing, create a line, and you're going to do this. And now that we have that outline, you're gonna go in like this. Oh my god, my back. Okay, we're gonna do this. Hold up. We need silence and concentration here. And it's just eyeshadow, so if you mess up, it's totally fine. Oh, there we go. This right here feels a little bit darker, so I'm gonna grab some more and we're gonna fill out the rest of it. You're very mature for your age. Do you guys want to guess how old I am? I bet you guys can't. Or actually, who knows, maybe you can. Maybe you can guess how old I am. Oh no, I messed up. Oh no. 22, 25. Okay, you guys are getting close. I'm in my 20s for sure. 27, very close. I wish I was 24 again. So close, 28. You're closer to my daughters than mine. I think I'm messing it up, so I'm just gonna stop. 30, 26. So yeah, I am 26 years old. I am a 97 baby. Hello, Mia. I'm just gonna finish my eyeliner here real quick. We're just gonna get into it. I look 19. That's so funny. Thank you. Most of the time, people always say I look older, and I think it's old. Yes way, girl. And thank you for your patience, you guys, while I'm doing my eyeliner. I really need to focus on this. I am going to be going out today, so I want to make sure that this is set and good for the rest of the day, so I don't have to be doing touch-ups. And usually my eyeliner will stay all day. Oh my god, thank you, Maria. Love you too, girl. That's so sweet of you. You guys really make my day. I'm really happy that I started doing these lives. Okay, we're almost done here. And thank you for all of the likes. It really helps. Elizabeth is here. Okay, so now we're gonna do the liner thing, and then we're going to keep talking about detachment. Okay. Is there a way for me to pause this and then come back? Because my phone's about to die and I need to go grab the charger. Elizabeth, hey! So I'm just gonna, okay, hold on. Sorry, I got excited. I was like, hi. Oh my gosh, thank you for joining us. Let's finish this liner look, and then I will take you guys with me to go grab my charger. Oh my god, no, that is looking so bad. This is why I like doing it with eyeshadow. Sometimes I'll trace this over with liquid eyeliner, because yeah, I do be messing up. Thank you for the rose. Okay, what would you actually, since I have you guys here and you're waiting so patiently for me, what would you guys think if I did like an ASMR live tarot card reading kind of session with you guys? I'm thinking of doing that because I do really love ASMR, and people always tell me in my comments, and I get messages all the time, you should do ASMR, I love your voice. Oh my god, this eye is not looking good, guys. It's not looking good. And I do have a meeting at 1:30 with my editor. It's not looking good, but it's not looking bad. So okay, I'm gonna take, see, it's not looking that great, but it's not looking that bad either. We're gonna fix this. I'm gonna go grab a cotton swab. Oh, by the way, here's Papa. Hi, puppies. Oh, he's so cute. Yeah, so cute. Eating my hair. He said, let me sleep. Okay, so let's see. I'm sneaking into my sister's room because I need to grab something to fix this, but I also need to grab the charger. We're gonna grab this cotton swab to fix that. And let me just grab the charger real quick. I really should be more prepared for this. Let's grab the charger. Bum, 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 bum. I'm really one of the only people home right now. All right, you guys, we're back. I just need to set up this charger now. I'm gonna put you guys back here. Also, here's another idea since I have y'all with me. I have this shirt, right? It's very festive for the times, but if you know my account, you know I wear this at all times of the year. What if I did a photo like this, but it was Bubba instead of the pug? I don't know. Would you guys buy it if I did that as merch? I think I do it just for myself because I feel like, yeah, you know? But should I release it and make it into merch? I don't know. Let me know. Let me know what you guys think. Right now, I'm just going to set up my charger. And we're going to get back to the presentation because we still got to read the book. We still got to give you that powerful affirmation that I use. So let's just put the charger in here. Oh, girl, I got the wrong charger. Oh, my goodness. Damn. We got the wrong charger here. Hold up. I gotta go return this. This is not the right charger, you guys. One moment, please. Un momento, por favor. Gracias. Is this the right charger? I think I found it. Hold up, guys. Yes! We got the right charger. Puppies! You want to say hi to Little Life? Hey. So cute. He's done with my shit. He just wants to go to sleep. He's a napping boy. He's also very old. I don't know if you guys knew this, but Bubba's really old. He's 10 years old. And dog years, that's a lot. Alright, so we're gonna set up the charger now before this dies. I hope it doesn't die. I don't know if I'm gonna leave this out of the replay because I feel like we wasted a lot of time doing this. Not wasted, but you know, I took you on a little side adventure. Okay, let's see. And also, I really have to pee, but I'm not taking you guys there with me. That's where I crossed the line. Yeah, Bubba's such an old boy. He's just my heart and my soul. Oh, I was gonna try to fix this a little bit because you see how this one's like more ridiculous. Do you see? Yeah, needs naps and protection. Absolutely agreed. We're gonna... Ooh, I don't know if you guys saw that, but there's a splash on my face. Alright. Okay, I'm just gonna do that. I feel like that's a little bit better. What am I looking for? Oh, it's right here. Alright, you guys. Thank you for those of you who've stuck around and been so patient. We're gonna get to it, I promise. Okay, there we go. I just needed to really concentrate to get that done. So now, the reveal. You see how crisp and effortless that line is? And I think it suits my face pretty well. So, we're gonna clean it up a little bit. Oh my god, why is this not white? Hold up. Thank you. I think it's cute too. I think it ended up pretty well despite the difficulties. Yeah. You know what's funny? My twin flames aura is green. Thank you. So So I'm gonna do like I always do and just dab this on. All right, so while I'm doing this, now we can kind of talk more. Let me, because this part is easy. I can do this on camera and it's easy. Hold on a second. Let me check the time. What time is it? Okay, no, we're still good on time. I do have a meeting after this and then I have plans. Where were we at? Oh, we were breaking down the steps. I have notes here too so that I don't forget where we're at. But we were breaking down the steps of how to detach and attract your twin flame effortlessly. So, step number 1 is probably a little bit obvious, but I'm surprised because it's not that obvious to a lot of people, and that is acknowledgement. This is about noting your thoughts, right? Noting why these things are making you feel the way that they are and going deeper. So it's not just enough to note it. Now you have to ask yourself why. Get to the root of your fears. Why are you so attached? What is making you act and feel this way? And then of course, it's all about letting go and trusting your path. And then moving forward, right? As if this was a checkbox, right? You're trusting it and you're saying, this is mine. I already have it. So what's next? And that is opening you up to receiving more from the universe while simultaneously removing any energetic restrictions or resistance that you are putting in. Especially if you are in a runner-chaser dynamic, this works really great because when you're chasing someone, or even if you're not like trying to text them, if you're constantly watching tarot card readings about them, right? If you're looking at their photos, checking their social media, if you are constantly having obsessive thoughts over them and your union and what could be and why aren't they doing this and why aren't they doing that, you are energetically pushing the runner to keep running. Okay, so let's recap. The first step is acknowledgement. So you're going to ask yourself why. Get to the root of your fears. Then you're going to completely let go of these fears, these thoughts. This isn't denial. This is, you felt it. You honored that feeling. You acknowledged the feeling, right? You didn't lie to yourself. You're not in denial. You're letting go of it. You let it, there's no reason to hold on. Once it's processed, you can let it go. And then you trust the universe and you move forward. So now you're doing 2 things. 1, you're removing energetic resistance and any type of restriction that you set on yourself, allowing the universe to work its magic with no restrictions. Because now you're telling the universe, I know this is mine. I already have it. So what's next? You are open to receiving more. So your twin flame is going to notice this energetic shift, and therefore you're going to cause them to question themselves. Why isn't this person chasing me? You know? And even if, again, you weren't like calling them or texting them all the time, you stopping your thoughts about thinking about them, they're going to energetically feel that because twin flames connect telepathically. I mean, humans in general, we're very telepathic beings. So that is that on detachment, and I'm going to finish my makeup off and then we're going to read some pages from my book about detachment. And then finally, I am going to share with you guys the most powerful affirmation to get the universe to give you concrete signs of your twin flame or soulmate or divine union, whatever resonates with you in your journey, that I have personally used and has worked instantly. So I'm gonna share that with you guys because it's a game changer. But first, let's finish my makeup. I'm gonna use some setting powder. We're almost done, by the way. I'm just gonna do that. I'm just gonna set all of that. That's all I do. I don't put concealer anywhere else but under my eyes. And as you saw, this isn't even concealer. This is a foundation stick. Okay. Once I do that, I'm going to, I use this Too Faced blush, and I used or I use this elf. I do this. I do all of it. And then I go like this. Kind of concentrating up here. You see the difference? You see the difference? You see how it makes my face look more up? Yeah, this blush is super cute. If you're ever wondering what I'm using in these get readies with me, I literally use the same products all the time, and you know, I make do with what I have, and I use, you know, I do different looks with what I have, and I have it all listed on my Amazon storefront, which is linked in my bio, in case you're curious and want to know exactly what I'm using, because I'm not going to gatekeep anything, especially not beauty secrets. We're not gatekeeping anything here. So that's what we do. This blush is so freaking cute. I love it. Okay, and then I go in again, and I kind of do this. There's the shape of my nose, because I think it's so cute to look a little bit sunburned, a little bit blushed. Thank you for the roses, by the way. I'm just a girl living in this big old world. Okay. And then finally, I use this ColourPop contour color. This is a little bit too warm for me, but you know, I'm not one to really like be bothered to go return things unless it really can't work with it. And even then I'll give it away. So yeah. Samurai Cutesies 52. You're the real MVP. I see you. You've been commenting and following for a while, so thank you for joining the live. Okay, so yeah, and that's something I do that I don't see a lot of people doing. I put my blush on first and then I do my contour. So I'm gonna do this and then I just move it up. Sometimes I do a little bit here, a little bit here. Obviously I'm gonna do my hair, not on this live, but when I get off the live. Yeah, that's good enough for me. Maybe a little bit more here. I would try to move up like this, and because that's just the way my face, I think, you know, looks good on me. I hope you're doing well too. Okay, we're gonna contour my nose a little bit. Sometimes I get really specific and I used an angled brush, but not today. It's fine. I think this looks cute either way. Yeah, that looks fine. That's chilling. Sometimes I do a little bit here with like the edge, like the very edge right here. Thank you. I think this is the slate. That's why I wanted to show you guys what I was doing, because a lot of you guys commented and were like, how do you do that look? And it's so simple, so easy. So now I'm just going to grab this like milky creamy color and I'm gonna put it under here. Yeah, that looks pretty good. That looks good. It makes me look a little more awake. I feel like this one I did a better job than this one. We're gonna do it again. Hold up. There we go. Oh my god, I think I got that in my eye. Hold up. Thank you, Karen. I appreciate that. Oh my god. I really think I got that in my eye. What else was I gonna do? What was I gonna do? Oh, and then I'm just gonna use this contour color and line the bottom of my eyes with it. Using this little brush. I'm gonna clean up this brush a little bit. Oh my gosh, let's get this done and then I'm almost done, I promise. I think it looks so good. Okay. Maybe I'll post the full outfit and completed look on my stories today, because obviously I'm not going to go out looking like that. This is just the makeup portion. What name can we call you by? Soul. My name is Soul. So Soledad is my name, and so you guys can just call me Soul. That's what other people call me. So my friends and some of my family calls me Soul. So you guys can just call me Soul. Hey, Nicole. She's also doing her makeup. I love that. Let's get ready together. I'm drinking some tea. I haven't taken a sip because I've been really trying to focus here. But yeah, that's so cute. I love that we can kind of do this together. And so for the lips, super simple. I don't like to outline too much because I like the size of my lips and I don't like them too exaggerated. But I do outline like that little white space between, you know, my mustache and my natural lips. And then this is the color I'm going to use. This is called, what is this? This is a Kylie Jenner one. I forgot the name of it. What is this called? Dolce? Is this the Dolce K? Dulce K? Okay. Oh my god, thank you for the clappers. That was so adorable. I love that. I love when you guys send me that stuff. Okay, so let's do this. That did not come out that great. I'm gonna have to get my mirror. Hold up, guys. Sometimes I don't even do liner or anything like that. I just do this, some lip gloss, and I just call it a day. Because I'm not one to really put on a lot of makeup. I enjoy it and everything, but for the most part, I just like to be chill. I don't like to do too much. I like the natural beauty kind of thing. I always have. I've always been kind of a tomboy like that. I just never really, you know. That was adorable. That's so funny. You guys are so funny. Okay. Okay, see, this one came out better. You see how this one's too exaggerated for me? I like this look better. Should I just clean this off? Or should I just add more to both sides and figure it out? Okay. Because when I do this, I also like to make the line clean, you know? Anais! Okay. Okay, that's good. That's good. All right, so we're gonna do the bottom part now. We're gonna connect both lines. And then after this, I will read my book and give you that affirmation. I promise. Thank you for your patience. And thank you for spending this time with me. Oh, okay. Okay. We're doing good. Steady hands. Thank you, Raven, for the roses. So cute. And then I'm gonna fill it in a little bit. Not all the way. I like to leave the middle like pretty natural. Okay, that's that on that. We're gonna do this. This is the easier part, but I am still gonna use this mirror because I feel like I'm having more success doing that. Okay, so actually, do you think I could do it here? Huh. No, I'm gonna have to do it here. Oh my goodness. Okay. 5,000 likes. That is insane. Thank you so much, you guys. I wonder if we can double that tomorrow, because tomorrow's live is gonna be really good. We're gonna talk about false twin flames. I do read tarot for my family and for my friends. That's how I got started. Actually, my mom pushed me into doing tarot. I always like liked it and everything, but my mom was like, you should just make videos. Like, you're good at making videos and you're good at tarot reading, just like merge it. I'm like, yeah, you right. When you write, you right. And my mom brought me my first clients, and it was like her friends, and she'd like schedule it for me and everything, and they'd come over and I'd just be like, I'm gonna do your reading. So yeah, that's how I got started. Actually, it's through my family. All right, girl, we're gonna, okay, that's not looking too good, but we're gonna fix the other side now. Again, I don't like to overdo my lips because I really like my natural features. Oh, that is so fucking adorable. Wait, I had no idea you could do this in lives. That is so cool, you guys. That is so cool. Okay. Blue Rose, that sounds familiar. Isn't there a channel called like Blue Rose Tarot or something like that? I think I've seen your videos. Anyways, you guys are so silly. The glasses was really funny. Love the clappers. Okay, that's looking good. I am gonna do the Q&A. I haven't forgotten. I actually was just thinking about that. I'm like, I should say something because then everyone's gonna think I forgot. I have not forgotten. That's gonna be at the very end. And I also want to start doing live readings. Oh my god, the galaxy. I've never seen that. I'm learning things today. We're learning things today. We really are. Thank you, Lucio. Money gone. Yo, TikTok is going off with this. So I really want to do live readings for you guys, but I'm trying to get to 100,000 followers because I can't do like tips through lives unless we get 100,000 followers. So tell your friends, tell your family, send this video to your people or anyone who you think will benefit from learning this information, because that is going to be the goal for this month. I think we can reach it for sure. We grow at a really good rate anyways. So it's really just a matter of time. But I wanted to put the intentions out there and also share my goals with you guys. Okay. I think this is still a little bit bigger than this one. So we're just going to fix that. I struggle because I, again, don't like to use a lot of product, but... at the same time, I want this to be even. I'm not gonna put on mascara. It's just not, I'm not feeling it. All right, you guys. I don't even know what that was. I'm very expressive with my hands. But I'm going to just read some of the book. Oh, you hear Booba snoring? You want to see what he's doing right now? He's just slipping. And thank you, Raven, for being so active and answering questions. He is adorable. Okay, so my book, What is a Twin Flame Soulmate? Your guide to identifying and navigating your twin flame journey. And we're going to read the chapter about detachment. Again, I'm not going to read the whole chapter, but we are going to talk a little bit about it. It's one of the later chapters here. Okay, so detachment is chapter 10, but chapter 9, we talk about what to do with your, like, now that you have a twin flame, what's next? And I'm thinking of just reading this entire chapter because we outline the steps of, you know, how to attract twin flames and all that. So I might read that whole chapter to you guys if you want me to, in one of these lives, and that'll be the live. It'll be me just reading this whole chapter. So let me know if you guys want that. Give this video some likes, leave me comments. Oh, I'm so glad that this is helping bring in some clarity. All right, so right now we're going to read just a few pages of chapter 10, which is the page on detachment, or the chapter on detachment, and it's called Detachment is the Key to Attachment, or the Key to Attraction. Okay, so Attachment is the Key to Attraction, chapter 10. Remember when I said there were only 2 steps to attracting your twin flame? Well, that still stands true, but the next phase of this journey is just as or even more vital to attracting your twin flame effortlessly. So what I'm referring to in that first paragraph is chapter 9. I talk about how to attract your twin flame in chapter 9. So again, if you guys want me to, maybe if we can get up to 10,000 likes, like, I'll do it. I don't know, maybe setting a goal would be fun, but either way, I do want to read one of the chapters for you guys. All right, let's get into it. So you will find that after a period of confronting and accepting your feelings for this connection, you will experience an uprise in synchronicities, like constantly seeing their name, birthday card, or even running into strangers that look eerily similar. You will feel an increase in your telepathic connection with your twin in your head. Some people even experience constant vivid dreams with their twin flames, especially closer to union. During this purging period, you will find that you are more connected with your twin throughout your day and purging more and more intense emotions than ever, like having crying spells and feeling suddenly overwhelmed or exhausted. This is where those breathing techniques come in handy. I share breathing techniques in this book too to help you guys. At this point, you're so used to seeing synchronicities, and now when you see things, people, or places that remind you of your twin, it brings great joy instead of hurt or resentment. And yes, this is my book, but again, it's not out yet. It will be out in January, so very soon, and you can sign up for updates using the link in my bio. This is the beginning stages of your detachment period and was directly triggered by the last 2 steps that we covered in the previous chapter. Detachment can be one of the most arduous parts of this journey if you try to force it upon yourself. However, without fully detaching, you will not be able to move forward in your twin flame journey because detaching is one of the most vital steps in attracting your twin flame. So the question becomes then, how does one detach while simultaneously remaining in an optimistic receiving vibration? Right? The conundrum of the century, which is basically, how do I let go and fully trust that this is mine without completely hating or resenting this journey? And staying optimistic, but also not thinking about it all the time, right? The dualities that we learn throughout this journey. First, you must understand that you will have to be real with yourself and acknowledge your feelings. This means you are not lying to yourself about the tremendous love and attraction that you feel towards your twin flame. Then comes the acceptance stage. This means accepting the harsh reality that your twin flame may not be ready for union at this time, but this does not mean that you are waiting without action and purpose. This is your time to step into your power and pour your energy back into yourself. After all, the energies of desire, including sexual desires, can be easily turned into creative energy. This is because the energies of desiring pleasure stem from our sacral chakras, which not only houses your creativity, but your confidence, abundance, and sexuality. For example, instead of saying, I'm going to wait for my twin I'm going to wait until my twin and I are in union to start a fun activity like a dance class, for example, you shift your mindset to, I'm going to start a dance class now for myself in order to improve my health, meet new friends, increase my confidence. And when my twin comes into my life, right, because it's not a question of if, it's a question of when, I can share what I learned with them. With this mindset shift, you are ready for the final step of detachment, which is the welcoming stage. It's time to let go of the past, honor your feelings, and welcome in what has always been meant for you. Change is gradual but given. And then I'm going to stop it there. The chapter goes on. We have a few more pages here, but I'm going to stop it there just for the purposes of this. Being exhausted suddenly also. Yesterday I had a panic attack and I only wanted his crown for like period. Yes, I totally resonate with that. And I think a lot of people in the twin flame journey do. And it's normal. Have patience, because the immense feelings that you feel, oh my God, we're almost at 10,000 likes. You guys are so amazing. I just noticed, I'm so sorry. But yes, what I was going to say is that the intense emotions that you feel, it takes time for us to purge this. If we try to purge it all at once, it's literally going to drive us insane. It's not going to be good. So it does take weeks, months, sometimes years for you to really purge out those intense emotions and attachments. That's why you have to have patience and give yourself grace. That was one of the most important steps that we talked about today, right? That book looks deep. I tried to make it deep. Yeah, I really did. So let's share a powerful affirmation to get the universe to give you concrete signs of your twin flame, soulmate, or divine union. Oh my God, we are at 10,000 likes. All right, so we're definitely going to be reading all of chapter 9. I know, how exciting. You guys are so awesome. So hold on, let me give you the title for chapter 9. And I'll give you guys a schedule on my stories, so make sure that you guys are following. But for chapter 9, it is called Now That You Have a Twin Flame, What Now, What's Next? And we go into swiftly achieving union. How can you get there? We break down the 2 steps so that you can get there. And I give you the unsung hero. So this is like a secret technique, or not secret, it's really not a secret, but it's like a very powerful technique that you can use within these steps to attract union. And I also give you some practicing patience affirmations, and I explain why they're important in that chapter. So I'm going to read that entire chapter to you guys for one of these lives. Wow, I can't believe the likes are still growing. I'm so thankful. Okay, so yeah, now the powerful affirmation. And I personally use this, and it has worked instantly for me. The best thing that you can do is use this affirmation after you meditate, because when you're meditating, you've already raised your vibration, right? Meditating raises your vibration, and it will mean that once you are done meditating, whatever you're desiring is going to come to you a lot easier. So here's the affirmation. I wonder how the universe will show me that my soulmate is closer to me today, or that my twin flame is closer to me today. I literally said this after I did a meditation, and I got a text from my twin flame literally right after. Like, I was just checking, I was grabbing my phone to just turn off the meditation music that I was playing during my meditation, and I checked my notifications and it's them. And I was like, well, thank you, universe, for giving me that. So I wonder how affirmations are really powerful, or even why affirmations are powerful. I'm not going to go into why they're powerful here, because there's a lot of videos and people who specialize in manifestations and why they work. So you can do your own research. Unless you guys want me to do a full video on that, I feel like it just, I don't want to rush through it. But now we're going to do a quick Q&A. So let me see, what questions do you guys have? So Tanya has been asking this question. So what if you get intimate with your twin flame and you act detached and cold? Okay. Sometimes we have to realize that we're operating from unhealed divine feminine and masculine wounds. So if you are normally divine feminine, which is supposed to be, right, the clingier one, the nurturing one, and you find that especially after being intimate with your twin flame, that you are being detached and cold, which is normally something that is more resonating with divine masculine energies, or the runner kind of dynamic. Right, exactly. So normally you're the nurturing one. So why does that happen after you're intimate with your twin flame? Or why has it happened to you in the past? There are unhealed divine feminine wounds. This could be mother wounds, right? Depending on your specific journey, that need to be confronted, and they're coming up to the surface. So really you need to ask yourself why that is happening for you, and what fear is at the root of that action. Because there is a desire that you are fulfilling through those actions. So you really need to figure out, what am I truly desiring the outcome to be here. Because I'm pulling my energy away from him because I feel hurt and angry. Yeah. So then you start to unpack those feelings. Why are you feeling hurt and angry? What is triggering you from that situation that is causing you to basically run or shut down, right? That's avoidant energy. And then we can go into the whole psychology of runner-chaser dynamics. We're going to have a whole live on that. So we're going to go even deeper into how to break runner-chaser dynamics, how to deal with avoided twin flames, and how to heal, those wounds inside of us, or at least identify why that's happening. I actually think we did a live already on that. I think it was day 3. It should be on my YouTube channel where we talk about that. So let's see. Is a long-lasting relationship possible with a twin, or is it always back and forth runner-chaser? That is an amazing question. Thank you so much. So it is possible. There are many people, especially in the twin flame space on here on this app, that believe that if you find your twin, that you are going to end up with them no matter what. I don't know where I stand with that. I think I'm somewhere in the middle, because I also believe that everybody's soul journey is individual to them. And there are some people who I've done past soul life regression readings where even though they're with their twin in this life, they still hold a lot of resentments, and we had to unpack that based on what happened in a previous life where they didn't end up with their twin. And I've had visions where in my previous life I did not end up with my twin. So I think it is possible, and totally, if you want that path, and if it's meant for you to end up with your twin. Now, the runner-chaser dynamics, you do eventually, once you reach into union, break that, right? And we're going to talk about that deeper in another live. So I hope that helps. And it's not a constant thing. There are other challenges that arise once you're in union. Runner chaser to the extreme of separation is kind of one phase of the union. But again, it's different for everybody. I know some people that have been with their twin for 10 years and then, they separate and they're not together for like 2-3 years. So it just depends. And so how do you internalize all the tarot card meanings? How long does it take? Oh, so just in general about tarot card reading, it took me a while to learn, practicing, doing videos and doing client work like right away, just helping people do readings. And then just always, having no shame and having my book with me if I don't understand something, or taking notes and journaling. I also do a little reading for myself through numerology, and I've been able to learn that way. So it's a daily practice. And I can do a whole video on how you can easily memorize the tarot cards, but that's not about this, right? We're talking about twin flames here, but I wanted to let you know that it is a daily practice, and you just got to practice it. You just got to do it, and get yourself a really good book about breaking down all the cards that you resonate with and you like the meanings. A lot of tarot decks will come with books themselves. So, sometimes you could just get a deck that comes with the book, and yeah. So yeah, I'll share more about spirituality once we're done with this twin flame era. On my account, because this is just going to be an era. It's not always going to be all twin flame content. It'll still be sprinkled here and there, but I want to move into an era where I talk more about spiritualism, tarot card readings, numerology, how to contact your angels, spirit guides, more witchy things, and that's coming next year. All right, I'm going to answer one more question. Does your twin flame mirror you, like in every way? The person I think is my twin flame. Your twin flame does mirror you. But some twin flames, what do you mean, like physical descriptions? And yes, we're at 15K. Let's see. Leanna, I hope I'm saying your name right. Leanna, what do you mean it was a 2-question part? Yes. So your twin flame, hold on, let me get through Queen Lalo's question. So first, yes, your twin flame does mirror you. In the way that they mirror you, again, depends on your way. So twin flames have the same soul signature. You may have a lot of the same core values, but they may manifest differently, right? So for example, if you really love animals, your twin flame may love animals, and you know, they may be more into a different part of the caretaking of the animals. So in that kind of way. I hope that makes sense. That probably wasn't the best example. Yes, but I would recommend, what we talked about that in a live too, with the same soul signatures. I would recommend looking at some of the replays that I have posted on my YouTube channel, because we did kind of go into the mirroring. I think the one that we're going to post today is going to be really helpful to you. So, you know, subscribe to my YouTube channel. We go into common and rare and uncommon signs to confirm that you're in a twin flame journey, and we talk about soul signatures and how they can mirror you. So I think that'll be really helpful to you. And okay, so last question here, I will answer yours. Okay, when I get signs and I haven't asked, I feel their soul sending them. Okay, can you put in the question again? Does the other person feel the way you do? Meaning they see signs too, they feel the same longing. Yes. And that's that on that. They do. But divine feminines are always going to lead spiritually. So they are going to feel the signs first. And divine masculine is not really going to understand what those signs are until they're in the separation period. And that's when they're starting to understand the signs and who you could really be. I do feel like they innately know, and they were probably wondering why they're so drawn to you. But signs in the sense of like synchronicities, numbers, names, and all that, divine feminine recognizes those first and is awakened to that first. So yes, I hope that helps. Any questions I didn't answer, please bring them tomorrow. Same time tomorrow. I'm going to try to be on time next time, okay? But yes, around 12 p.m. Eastern time, we are going to go live again. Tomorrow, what are we doing tomorrow? Let me figure that out. Hold up. Oh, tomorrow is going to be a good one. It's going to be signs of a false twin flame or soulmate. We're going to break it all down. It's going to be really good. I'm super excited for it. And thank you to everyone who joined me here today. You guys have been so sweet. Thank you for 15K likes. Because we got past the 10K likes, I am going to be reading all of chapter 9 in one of these lives. And you'll know when that live is going to be up, because I post my live schedules weekly on my stories, and I will have it pinned on my account as a video as well. And with all that being said, you guys, I really gotta pee, so I'm gonna go, but thank you all. Bye.